Okay, for study number 1, we're going to start with an A minor 7 vamp. And this is just going to be a 1-chord vamp. In other words, contextually, we're not influenced by any other chords, okay? So I'm going to try to apply some of those modal concepts. In solo number 1, I'm going to play just pentatonic. And you're going to hear a lot of cliche type rock licks, because that's what I'm going to do. And you're going to hear where all that stuff comes from. Now in solo number 2, I'm going to add a couple of notes. I'm going to add the natural 6th, which is an F sharp, and I'm going to add the natural 9th, which is a B, and that turns into the Dorian mode, because I'll be playing A to A in the key of G. That's the Dorian mode. That's going to give a certain kind of a flavor that you're gonna recognize. I mean, you hear the Allman Brothers play it on all kinds of, in memory of Elizabeth Reed, all those tunes. You hear Pat Martino naturally going to Dorian, if you're a jazz guy. And I think it's the one I might relate to the most myself. If I see a lone minor chord, I'll probably pick Dorian. In other words, treat that minor as the 2 of a certain key. Other guys, however, will treat it as the 6th of a certain key, which means the Aeolian mode. So for my 3rd solo, I'm going to play A to A in the key of C. That will give me a natural 6th. So that's going to sound like this. Whereas the Dorian mode is going to sound like this. So in the one case, for Dorian, I played scale number 2, and for Aeolian, I played scale number 6, referring back to the section where I showed you all those scales, the Aeolian mode and the Dorian mode. So the way we're going to work this is there'll be 3 solos. The first, I'm going to give you just minor pentatonic, and you're going to just hear probably what you already do. I won't play anything different than you guys do. The next time I play, you're going to hear the Dorian mode, solo number 2, and scale number 2. The 3rd time, you're going to hear the Aeolian mode. And what I want you to pay particular attention to is the different flavors, the different sounds. I think of them, one's greener, one's a little drier. I just have the way I relate to them. And it helps with my pitch, too. As I'm driving down the road listening to music, I'm going, that's the Aeolian mode. I get it, yeah. So anyway, first solo, pentatonic only, goes something like this.